Hello, what's up? We're back again with another one, and today we're gonna really try to go back to the basics. That's what I called the video title today. We're gonna play a session on NL2. Last time we got really destroyed there, so let's see how this goes. But I feel like last time I really played way too fancy, you know, really focusing on GTO in some spots where I don't even have to. So today we're gonna try to just play some simple poker and try to exploit whenever we can. And yeah, just back to the basics. As I said, let's get right into it. Yeah, I'm not gonna focus, just gonna 3x almost every time. Unless I think people adjust to it, value bet our top pair, as easy as that, not gonna go too small or anything. Just gonna go standard, get a lot of value from jack hacks, from draws and stuff. Let's see if we can finally beat NL2. Yeah, right now there's 41 people in the pool, so should be a decent pace. Yeah, just gonna play 200 hands and we will see how it goes, pretty much. Just gonna fold the weak hands and yeah, play the good ones. As I said, as simple as we can, really. No reason to go too fancy. We got an open limp. King 8 suited, I think, is strong enough to isolate. I think limping, calling is fine too. Let's say King 5 suited, I would just call. Actually, he folds. Flop seems kind of decent. I mean, hard to hit, so we're just gonna see that. Half pot, as I said, simple game. He's not gonna have too many 4x, I think. Probably, yeah. There's some turns we can bluff. Queen is not too bad, but our hand, I think, is not the best one. I think diamonds would be nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if he folds pocket fives here on the turn. Probably not, so just gonna check, maybe bluff some rivers. Take it easy. Again, I would probably bluff a hand like Jack 10 maybe, stuff like that, King Jack. Now probably still gonna bluff river, just to fold out some ace high maybe. We can have Queen X, we can have some 10x. Again, and we really don't want to get bluffed off from 5-6 or ace 5 or something. Again, here Queen's just gonna free bet. Short stack, probably fun player, so just gonna get it in, obviously. We got a call by ace 10. Ooh, he tanked a lot with ace 10. That means that he's probably gonna fold some hands. I felt like he would snap call a hand like that one against our bet. But it's fine, obviously. He's free bet small, we're just gonna flat. Not the best board, you know. The 7 is decent, but the queen is not even a great out. I think I'm just gonna fold flop right away. We don't have backdoor hearts. He might have ace queen even, so kind of the chance that we're drawing that already. Just gonna flat the ace 2 suited, try to hit a good flop, which we don't really. A 3 would be nice, but other than that, probably not too much going on. Just gonna give it up. Isolate the King 8, King 7 suited. Again, probably a weaker player. Flop seems kind of fun to bet once and give up if he calls, just to fold out some small pairs and stuff. I think I'm gonna fold this one. Small blind seems really loose. And you could open if you feel like you get enough folds behind. And give up this one, especially without spade. I don't think we want to bluff when Queen 10 gets there. 10-7 he could have. All the spade draws and stuff. Let's hope we don't run bad again today. Already 85 cents down. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, we haven't won a showdown yet. 22 hands in. Right, fold. Queen 3 suited might be an open sometimes if players behind are tight, but they don't seem to, so just gonna fold the 8-3 offsuit. Ace King we're gonna open. Again, maybe even 4xing could be a thing here, but we don't hit flop. It's kind of a connecting flop. I'm not gonna c-bet with Ace King here, because we don't want to get check raised, and it's kind of tough. I mean, some worse hands could call, but definitely not folding out better, so I think it's a great hand to check. Hoping to hit a ace or a king, obviously. Maybe show it down against weaker ace high. Check turn again, not a great turn. He's probably improving a lot here. At least some random hands, and now river the same. He bets now, just gonna fold. Yeah, you see we end up winning against Queen Jack, which is a really nice result for us, obviously, right? Freeze just not gonna go too crazy. Fold the ace 5 offsuit. Fold ace 10 we might play against the UGG open. We're not gonna play it in the small blind. Too weak, too weak. Actually, I might do a challenge soon on stream, so maybe I should get used to play NL2. Let's please not get destroyed again today. That's not a great, how do you say, a great omen. It's called in German. Not sure if it's the same in English. Let me search it up. Actually, it is an English word, nice. Min free bet again, probably a weaker player. Decent flop here, just gonna c-bet again, don't need to go too small. We hit a flush draw, which is kind of nice. Give up here, we have no equity. Connects really well with his big blind calling range. Let's see how we play the ace 4 of clubs. Probably not go too crazy here. I really don't want to check raise and then get jammed by ace king and stuff, all his strong hands. So we're just gonna call, hope to hit a king or a flush. Same on the turn, I guess. Check one time, fairly check. Let's see how big he bets. 10 cents, we're definitely just gonna call. It's kind of tempting to raise against that size, because it looks kind of weak. And if he has a hand, let's say like ace 10, we might be able to fold him off in the river. But I think our hand really doesn't want to bluff, so just gonna call, hope to hit river. We hit the king, which is kind of nice. I think we're gonna donk bet, actually. I don't think he's gonna bluff river. I think he's gonna check behind all his kings, queens, jacks, 2 pairs. It's unlikely he has a flush, so we're just gonna lead out and hope he has a set or something. Min raise, we have to call. Ooh, actually he had the flush. Holy shit. That's unlikely, but I think we really have to call against the min raise. I'm happy he didn't go bigger there. Let's stack someone now, I mean. It's really, again, you see, he had the ace jack as we were talking about on the turn on the queen jack 10. It was kind of face up, but I feel like we raise turn, you see, and we don't really want to have clubs to bluff river, because those are gonna be his folds. Again, bad flop here for our range. Just gonna give up. Defend the 3-6 suited. Not even sure with rake if it's that great on NL2. Let's see, we got a small bet, a raise. We have a flush draw. If he was full stacked, I would be really tempted to... Let's actually still re-raise this, I think. He might be really, I mean, kind of close, because the fact that he's so short changes everything, I think, in this spot. If he was bigger, if he had a full stack, I would free bet here a lot, because I would expect him to be really weak. But given that he almost, actually, I'm sorry, I wanted to replay the hand. Maybe we can see it later. I'm gonna tell you if I see the result. I can't show you on the replayer here. Alright, just gonna call. Checking back flop, I think is standard 2. And river is kind of close. Actually, I have to stop the video for a second, I'm sorry. Alright, we are back. Someone rang my bell, but it's fine. We're back. Let's go on with the session. Let's see. Again, we're 54 hands in. Down 1 buy-in already. But I think we couldn't change too much, just a little bit unfortunate until now. Again, just gonna play quite simple, try to exploit as much as possible. Let's see. Jack offsuit, we might be able to play. Definitely against the button open. Seems like a rack. Against the free bet, we're not gonna play. Let me see if I can find the hand before. I think small blind just folded, I guess. Let's see. We were on the button, right? Can't really find the hand. Sixes we're gonna flat. Maybe blinds get along. Hopefully he has a tight opening range. Just gonna try to play a pot. In position there. Maybe flop a set would be nice. Not the worst flop. We have some backdoor stuff. But I think he's supposed to check a lot. I'm not sure if he checks a lot in practice, you know. He might be c-betting good hands and just check if he gives up free ways. Definitely a hand we could start bluffing, but I think it's kind of close. I'm just gonna take my showdown value. Maybe bet turn just to get a free showdown. Yeah, let's bet half now. I think when they both check twice, it's kind of... Alright, now we're against big blind. We're just gonna try to show it down. Hope he has a 5 maybe. Probably he has a lot of 7x too. Ace 5 is fine. 10-7. I feel like the players behind are kind of tight, so we're just gonna open the 10-7 suited. Button calls. We have some backdoors here. Some backdoor straights, some backdoor flush draw. I think I'm just gonna c-bet this one. Kind of close though. I mean, he has to fold some ace 10 and stuff here. But I think it's okay-ish. With the backdoors at least. Let me see. I really can't find the hand, man. I don't know where it is. Alright. 3 ways with ace king on 7-7-8. I think there's not too much incentive to c-bet, so again, just gonna try to check it down, to keep those ace jack, king queen in, you know, some hands we might dominate and get a lot of value on an ace or a king. 5 is not too great. Gonna check behind the middle pair. He bets small again, it's not a great spot for us. I'm just gonna fold. He pots turn. Really close one again. Against the smaller size, it's a clear call, I think. But against pot, you know, he seems really loose. That's the only reason I really want to call. He might have hands like Jack 9 here, 9-8, 9-6 suited even. I'm gonna call 1 and see river. River is kind of annoying too, because now the jack makes a straight, obviously. He snap pot. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of jack X too, right? Pocket jacks, jack 10, king jack maybe. I think I'm just gonna let this go, but it's kind of close. 8-9 suited against an open, just gonna fold in those positions. Fold, 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 and fold again. Fold. Fold and fold. Just a lot of folds for now. We hit the ace. Kind of a close spot again. Could go both ways. I think I'm gonna check. Both is fine. I don't think we're gonna get free streets, so we don't mind getting some bluffs in from him. 8 is kind of blankish. We can have some 8x. He shouldn't really bet too many 8x on the flop, in theory, but I'm not sure again. He might just go a little random. We're gonna definitely call, and that's a nice river. That's maybe one to lead. I'm gonna still check, hope he bluffs some hands. He pots it now, wow. This looks like an 8 a lot, but we really can't fold the ace. He might bluff some queen jack, some random stuff. Ace 6 as well, alright. Makes some sense too. Bad flop, we get a min lead. I guess we're just gonna fold it. Actually, I know why I skipped the hand. The look at the hand doesn't work here, really? If I click on control, it doesn't let me replay, kind of strange. This one is close too. I'm just gonna isolate because we're in position and it's nice to play some pots in position with aggression. Just gonna see that flop. Not too small, just hope to get some folds, nice. I really don't want to bet like 2 cents and make him float with any 2. We have the king here again, we could check again. Question is, do we get 2 streets? Maybe from jacks, 10s, queens, but that's not too many hands actually. I'm just gonna check again. And value bet river now, I guess, if they check. Hope maybe someone bluffs now. No, we're just gonna value bet and hope to get a call by a pair. Pretty much kind of a bad flop for our hand. There's a lot of hands which are gonna call. I'm just gonna again try to show it down. Maybe bluff turn now if he checks. How many hands in? Almost 100. Yeah, let's bluff turn now. The king might be scary, and he might call worse hands too, you know. He might call 10-9, some gut shots and stuff, which we are ahead against. 5-2s, we're gonna fold, and deuce 9 suited, also fold. I guess we're gonna free bet the ace jack offsuit against cutoff. Seems kind of standard. Alright, we get a cold call, probably a weaker player. Again, not a great flop. If he does anything, we're gonna get away, I guess. Same story here. C-betting doesn't accomplish too much, so I'm just gonna check and hope to check it down against some queen jack, maybe king queen. We get a min lead and maybe hit an ace on the turn, which is kind of close still, because he might have ace king, ace queen, but I think we're not gonna get away. He might have some random hands too. Just gonna call, hope for a safe river. Not really safe, but he shouldn't have too many 7x, right? Pocket 7s maybe. I don't think we can ever fold the ace here. King deuce, wow. Not really a blank on the river, king deuce. He made the straight, alright. I mean, nothing really we can do. If he has hands like that, he can have so many hands there, like king 9 suited, all those bluffs. Yeah, he's probably really loose. Cold calling the free bet there with king deuce suited. But again, it's NL2, right? Can we defend the 7-9 out of position? Kind of close. I think I'm gonna fold, but definitely maybe one to consider. Fold. Yeah, just not too lucky so far in NL2 for us. But really it doesn't matter too much. It's just how many hands? Last time 200, now 100, so really you really need to play some hands to get a good idea on your sample and stuff. Gonna see bet this one. We have some nice blockers, 2 overcards, some backdoor stuff. Blockers in the sense here, blocking his calling range, you know, the 10 of clubs is good, the queen of spades is good, backdoor flush draw, he has less, you know, flush draws he's gonna call with. Definitely a good hand to bluff there. Right, Jack 10 offsuit. I'm actually gonna open, maybe small blind gets along. We get punished, it's kind of loose here with Jack 10 in middle position. In theory, definitely a fold, but I thought, you know, given that we know Bomba a little bit, maybe it's a decent calling hand. I mean, opening hand in that spot. Clown probably is a rack, he seems quite tight. He's probably a fun player. Open limping. 5s I'm actually gonna fold UGG. Not a really great spot. 10-7-7 and we get dunked into pot size. Alright. I mean, you could try to really read a lot into that, but it's NL2. He might be potting pocket 9s, he might be potting at 10, he might be potting complete air only, you know? We don't know really, so just gonna go with our hand. We don't need to go too crazy when we have nothing, right? And yes, go from there. Against the min raise, I'm gonna defend. 7's also gonna try again to get big blind and small blind along. Flop a set, nice. Maybe get some value finally. Yeah, we're just gonna bet big flop. There's so many hands which can call us. Ace king, ace queen, never gonna fold flop, I would say. He calls, really bad turn. He can have king queen, he can have some 8x. Obviously we wish we would have preferred to see a blank there. We could still try to get some value. I don't think he's raising many 8x on the turn. There would be some 10-9, some queen jack, queen 10 stuff, flush draws, which could call us still. Kind of close, I think. I'm gonna go with the check, hope for a safe river, which really doesn't happen. But when he checks again, I think it's really unlikely he has a flush here. Maybe he could have an 8. Ooh, the min raise, holy shit. Alright, then we have an easy fold. I guess that's never a bluff. Yuck. I feel like it's still decent to value bet. I wouldn't expect too many check raises here. Maybe people go really crazy on NL2 though. Really fancy lines I see until now. But again, it's just an unlucky spot, which is gonna happen. We really can't help ourselves there. Red line going down 2 now, because we had to fold river. Bad flop, just gonna fold. Flat the ace-2 suited in position, definitely a good calling hand. For implied hands, implied odds multi-way. Alright, see that, we're just gonna fold. And fold the ace-10-2, I guess. Yeah, against the free bet, definitely. Queen 3 suited, we might open if we get the chance. Alright. Hope to steal the blinds mainly. Which we can. Nice. Right. I mean, suited against a short stack. Guess I'm just gonna fold. I mean, I have no reads on him. We could maybe flat, but then we would have to assume that he's really free betting a lot of crazy hands, you know, and I don't know that really. So again, we're just gonna go solid line, not too crazy. If he was full stacked, I would probably always call, I guess. Yeah. Ace Jack. King Jack, kind of close. But yeah, I think I'm gonna fold actually. He had a jam here, alright. We can't I replay the hand? I'm kind of surprised. I think I can't. I mean, keep watching the hand if I fold. Because I don't see it anywhere on the screen and I don't see it in the control also doesn't work, so maybe they deleted it on NL2 or something. He's throwing some papers at us. Maybe he's knowing stream, I don't know. Maybe he... Alright, min bet, we're gonna call, I guess, with our gut shot. Maybe could raise. But I feel like we won't have some clubs and stuff to do that. Alright. Again, we really need to make some hands, otherwise it's not gonna happen on NL2. If we go this pace, we're gonna be broke soon. Right now we're down €4, exactly. 2 stacks down. But it seems like we haven't won a hand. Alright. It's gonna keep folding, I mean, we're gonna make some good hands too at some point. This seems like a decent bluffing spot. Just gonna go big size to fold out some small pairs and stuff. Right? Fold. But again, I'm not gonna delete anything or cut anything out just because we're losing an NL2. It's not, you know, that's just poker. It's just a lot of variance, obviously. And again, 200 hands are pretty much nothing, so there's gonna be some losing sessions happening. Even on NL2, obviously. 7-9 suited. I think he's a rack. I think we could. Let's try to overlimp. It's kind of, you know, it's almost like a live game here. Nice, we finally flop something good. This is really close. Actually, I should check, I think. Maybe it's a little bit too weak to isolate. 5 cents, just gonna go for value. We get to fold, which is fine. We flop a flush draw, just gonna see that. Again, simple. Keep it simple on NR2, I would say. Not gonna go any fancy check raise or anything. Another flop, which is tough to hit. He leads again. I'm kind of suspicious now. Was he leading before? I think I'm gonna try a raise now once. We get a call, alright, that's not a great sign. If he calls, we're just gonna give up. Maybe we should just have given up in the first place, but it's okay, I think, to try. I mean, we can have some random hands there. King is kind of nice, because we can have some king X. But again, he's wrapping a jack here, so we're not gonna go fancy. Just have to wait to have a jack as well ourselves. Ace king suited, 4 ways. He's jamming. Wow, there's some crazy stuff going on NL2. I think we really need to wait and make some hands. That's the plan here. Just a lot of patience is key, I guess. Really can't do anything else, really. I mean, we could try to go some really crazy fancy bluffing lines, but again, I don't think people are gonna be too happy to fold for €2. That's like, I think, really the takeaway on NL2 and stuff, because people don't like losing hands and people don't like folding, obviously. you can't win by folding, right? And if it's not much money, then they're gonna be really sticky, I guess. Again, just gonna see bet once. If he calls, we're gonna give up. 10-8 is kind of good flop for us. 6 is not really great, especially for our hand. Just gonna check fold. All right. The graph is really going straight down. Straight down. But again, it's just gonna feel like we have to keep going until we have a losing session on a winning session on NL2. Probably next time gonna be back on NL2 until we finally can win a hand. Let's play the last 15 hands. Fold, fold, fold. Ace-10 offsuit. Kind of close again, but I think I'm gonna open it. Just because the blinds seem... I mean, he's probably a rag, I would guess. Big blind seems a weaker player, so I don't mind opening ace-10 offsuit, definitely. Tsunami, I'm not sure about. We played a hand, right? What happened to hand before? Again, a flop which is really tough. I mean, kind of tough to hit, so we're just gonna see bet. Yeah, and go from there. King Jack I would probably bluff a king and a jack, which gives us a gotcha just to fold out small pairs. Other than that, probably giving up a lot, I would say. Fold, fold. And yeah, last 6 hands. Last time someone commented under the video, is he ever winning a session? I feel like he was kind of right. He was kind of right. Especially on tiny stakes here. Man, we get really destroyed all the time. Ace Jack, I think I might squeeze if Bomba calls. No, if he doesn't call, I'm just gonna fold. 3-5 suited folding. Alright, 200 hands in. I guess we're sitting out. Sit out on next big blind. It's kind of close, ace-10. Ace-10 suited, I might go broke. If we free bet here, we really need to go broke because he's so sure. I think ace-10 offsuit is a tiny bit too weak. Ace-jack, I might go broke. You know, on NL2, people might be playing. Actually, I don't want to close the tables. I just want to sit out. You can't see tables anymore. All right. I mean, let's observe at least that you have a table. All right, that's it for today. Losing session again, but 200 hands. I mean, it's also, as I said, it's also nice for you to see there's a lot of variance in the game. You don't win every session, not even close, so even on NL2, I mean, that's just gonna happen. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, join the other platforms. Twitch, I'm streaming quite often. Again, I have a nice challenge planned, which is not official yet, but I'm gonna announce it soon. And Instagram, and as always, yeah, commenting helps, subscribing, and thumbs up. See you next time. As always, stay positive.